Something that I've noticed over the years is that accountability is really some people's kryptonite. A lot of people are scared that if they are successful in something, if they do get over that hurdle, that there's nowhere to hide now. Everything is on me. There's so many instances in life where this happens, where you got someone who's in a comfortable position. They know the steps they need to take to be successful. They're going to make all the excuses of, okay, why they don't want to do that, or no, I'm doing really well now, I'm super comfortable now. But they know in the back of their head, if they were to take these steps, they're going to get to a next level. If they get to a next level, they're going to have more responsibility on their shoulders. If they got more responsibility on their shoulders, because they got low level of self-belief and they don't want to take accountability, these guys actually think they're going to crumble, so they'd rather stay comfortable. Even, for example, if I use football, for example, right, I don't want to keep sending shots at Arteta, but let's look at him, right? Arsenal come second in the Premier League when we had Zinchenko, left back, Gabby Jesus up top, Eddie would come in and fill in the gaps, right? I think we were second, we came behind City by like 5 points. That next summer, you spend 210 million. I guarantee you, if it was me, I would have been able to spend that money and I would have got Arsenal to win the league. Getting Rice was fine, getting Timber was fine, but then you're spending 65 million on Havertz. Havertz hasn't actually been terrible for us, he's been okay. But I'm like, yo, you could have spent that money a lot more efficiently. You could have got Kudus instead, for example. He could have played backup for Saka on that right wing. He could have even started in front of Saka. He could have even played in the 8. He's played false 9 as well for Ajax. That money could have been spent better. And because of that money, Arsenal didn't go for the obvious player, because again, Havertz was an unnecessary signing and wasn't an obvious signing at all. The fans didn't want him. So, for example, if we had spent that money better, the accountability would have been more on Arteta. He knows that, okay, I could have spent the money better. There's pressure for me to win the title. And there should have been a deadline that, yo, if I don't win the title within a couple of years, there should be a mutual agreement that we've got to go. Now, though, I'm happy. Edu's gone. Andrea Bert is in. So now, hopefully, that accountability is going to actually be there. Those deadlines are going to be there. So there's nowhere for Arteta to hide. If you don't win a league at the end of the season or a Champions League, even an FA Cup, worst case, Carabao Cup, whatever, then you probably got to go. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of people in comfortable situations. They're going to have a lot of big talk. They're going to tell you all the reasons why they're not going to take the next step, why they're not going to do this. They're going to say why it's bad. Really and truly, it's just because they're scared. They know that they got nowhere to hide and they're going to get exposed.